Miles for Memories moments on Tuesdays at this time. Miles for Memories is a grassroots organization creating solutions for those impacted by dementia in Calhoun County through movement, programming, and research. We have a rotation of stars that come and visit with us in our Miles for Memories moment. Today, it's Commissioner Steve Frisbee. Good morning, sir.
Morning, Richard.
We're talking today about research, and Miles for Memories has been pretty involved in that, trying to make those connections and dementia-related studies. Pretty interesting statistic, by the way, as you prepare yourself to ask questions about this of your doctor. Listen to this stat.
Your doctor pays attention to you for, on average, about 11 seconds. Societies, in general, we have the attention span of a gnat.
Yes.
And physicians are no different. And, the pace of life, the pace of the practice, everything, impedes on that interaction with the patient. So you must be prepared. And especially when somebody with dementia, you want to have somebody that's with them, and you want to have a list of things to talk about.
Be ready.
You just need to jump in and say, here's some issues. And one of the things that we've heard in Dr. Counts and Graham Atkins' presentation a couple weeks ago was about seizures. And as a paramedic, I was pretty enthralled with that conversation because you never think of seizures in dementia patients and Alzheimer's patients, but studies have proven that there's a varying level and it needs to be more widely studied, but it is pretty evident that seizures are occurring at different levels, and most people think of seizures as the tonic-clonic arching of the back, rapid movement kind of thing, but there's many, many different ways that they come out, and it could be an outburst of poor behavior. It could be they've checked out. They don't seem to be with you. They could have a muscle twitch, all kinds of indicators. So if you see some of those activities going on with your loved one, you want to talk about that. And maybe that's something in a seizure background. They've discovered that quite a few patients are having seizures within Alzheimer's and dementia. So that's something you want to keep track of. And those are things that the physician may not see it because they're not always readily evident, like I said.
Well, and they may not be the stereotypical seizure that we're used to seeing.
They could just check out, staring off into the blank and those kind of things. So be ready to talk about those and have a physician look into the possibility that your loved one is having seizures, because those can be treated.
So, and as we're talking about being prepared with information for the doctor, that means talk about what concerns you and questions and things like that.
Right. Yeah. What has changed? And a seizure is a short-lasting event. So how you're going to know that seizure may be happening is it comes and it goes. So they return to their normal kind of state. It may be demented. It may be in Alzheimer's. But if there's a worsening that's sudden onset and sudden stop, it could be an indication of seizures. So.
All right. So be prepared with those questions and take advantage of that 11 seconds and lengthen it.
Yeah, lengthen it out. Make sure you get the attention that you deserve and the patient deserves. And most physicians, once you try to slow them down, they will stop and listen.
Yeah, that's interesting.
They just need that stop sign put up of let's interact here. I've got some more things to talk about. And almost exclusively they'll say, okay, let's figure this out.
Interesting.
Yep.
All right. So Miles for Memories, as we said, is a grassroots organization creating solutions for those impacted by dementia in Calhoun County. If you want more information, it's easy. Just call them up, 979-1412, or go to the top of Facebook where that search box is and type Miles for Memories. Their page will come up. Just click the like button, and then you'll start to see those updates in your news feed.
Yeah, and you can watch that update, the research update that they did a couple of weeks ago. It was a live feed, and it's now recorded on our Facebook page.
Great.
And there's a lot of great information.
And we hope to expand a little bit on some of the aspects of that in a future program with one of those doctors. So that will be a good thing to tune in for, and we'll let you know when that will be. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you.
Steve Frisbee with our Miles for Memories update today on 95.3 WBCK